Hey guys, Nathan Brandon Masters. All right, good. We got sound. Everything seems to be going good with the stream. Okay, now the one thing that is an issue is this light, this lamp. I don't like that. I don't particularly like that shine being on the book. Let me see what happens when I open it. Maybe it won't be a problem. I'm going to think that it will be a problem because it always kind of turned out to be. But yeah, let's see what we can do here to lessen that. That didn't lessen it. Okay, we're gonna do this, and let's see if we can bounce it off this wall here. Yeah, there we go. Great. All right. Film school paid off. All right, so let's see. Now we got to get the yeah, we got to get this thing to focus. Now that there's not a lot of light on it. All right. All right, we did it. Hey guys, it is me, Nathan Brendan Masters. We are going to do some sketching today. And apparently, I have everything all together. I'm going to turn that up a little bit more, turn it that way. There's actually light coming from, spilling from in there. That's what these this little light, that light there is. That's where that's coming from. So I'm just trying to fix it so that, okay, I think that's it. I think that's it. So we're going to do some sketching today, guys. And it's going to have a chill stream for about 30, 40 minutes, somewhere in there. Uh, Let me know if the sound and everything's all right. And let's jump into it. Um, I'm going to actually start off on this side and hope you guys can see me or see the. Okay, there we go. So this camera is on automatic and it's going to fade in and out sometimes. So I hope that's not I hope that doesn't I hope it doesn't mess up the art and that you can see it and everything. So this is one of those webcams, one of those I forget the company that makes these, but it's the camera that it's the company that makes all the big webcams that everybody likes to use. So I have one of those, and generally it does all right, but sometimes it completely goes out of focus and you can't see what's going on with the art. So let's hope that it works out this time. So we're going to start off with, like I said last time, my comfort zone, a beautiful woman. We're going to draw that. And then we're going to go from there. Hope you guys are having a wonderful night, as good of a night as you can have with coronavirus running around doing everything it's doing. So we're gonna chill out and forget about that for a while, or at least try to, and just do a little bit of art. So hopefully you have your sketchbooks, or you have some watercolor or something, maybe just a sheet of notebook paper, whatever you have. Let's see. Those eyebrows in there. If I had thought about it, I would have tried to set up my panel light. I have a little panel light that's smaller than this one, and it's an LED lamp, and it's nice for these type of things. I think I'll start using that for these live streams. I'm gonna stand up here real quick to make sure this is lining up. No, I see the eyebrows are not lining up at all, and that would have looked awkward when I finished the picture and got ready to kind of look at it and be like, "Hey," that. And we're gonna just keep it loose for now. And I have some new stuff I'm going to use. I'm going to use the fine liners, but I'm also going to bust out the silver. I might not bust out anything because I don't know what I did with it. Well, I'll be. All right. More hair here. Yeah, that was way overkill. And we're just going to do that for now. And then when we actually get into the inking process, we'll do some other stuff with this, with the hair. I always hate the way my art starts off looking because I usually have to go in and start fixing it up. Let's see. Her shoulder. I'm just going to let that face be there like that. Do that and work on her nose a little bit. I'll fix that nose up later. Give her some nice lips. There we go. See, let's give her some more hair here. Let's fall over the eyes a little bit. You know what? Let's not get that far in. Let's go about there. Which isn't that much further up, but we'll work with it. So hair is going to be coming from there. Get some shadow around here, but I'm going to take it light so I don't mess it up like I have a tendency to do with those shadows under the eyes. Getting into the facial structure a little bit. I think I'm going to do it that way. And then let's move into fine liners. I'm going, oh, hey, this is what I'm looking for. It's so thin, it blended in with everything else. The silver, black, the silver, black velvet. I have one. This is actually a script brush. It's one of their it's one of their thinnest, most thin. It's one of their thinnest brushes. So we'll mess around with that for a while. See if we can get done with that. All right, so and I'm going to start with the hair so that I can have the hair fall over the face like this. I'm actually going to do a little bit more work with this hair later on. Don't be shocked if her hair magically ends up being black. And do I want to? Yeah, might as well just since it's there already. You might as well just go with it. I'll try to change it now. I'm definitely going to make her hair black. So if if anybody's questioning it, that's definitely what's going to happen right now. But I'm also going to still work with these strands to make it look a make it look a little nicer. We get in here with these eyes. I'm using a point, an 8 point, not an 8 point, 0.8 here. So I should probably be using something a little bit smaller for um, for these lashes. I think I will. Well, if I do that, it won't match up with this. So I'll just do that and try to be easy on the strokes. I'm not going to mess with that shadow just yet. Not a fan of those brows. Not a fan. Let's see if we can bring them over just bring it over just a little bit there. We're gonna go in here and just bring it down right there. All right. And this sketchiness down here, we're gonna turn that into shadow. So what's gonna happen to that. Her face is like at an odd angle right here. Where it's like at that tilted angle where you kind of see the bottom of the nose. I'm going to leave this open up here because I'm going to want to do some strand work after I do the inking. So I'm going to just leave this up here alone for a minute. This down here is going to be solid black. So I want it to look like it's falling. I'm not sure her shoulders are even. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go boom, 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 and go right about there, I think. So that's going to merge in with her hair when we're finished with it. And let's say we crack open the new guy. So I'm going to shake this up and then get a little bit of ink come out. But I'm not going to do it on the art because I know better. I've learned from my mistakes in the past. Okay, nothing's coming out. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Here we go. Here we go. I do believe we have contact, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of set it up over here for now and let it stay there, and we'll get back to it. So let me grab my older one. I know that this has ink in it. I know the other one has ink in it too, but I know that this is going to flow. It's going to flow a little bit better. Now I don't want to go all the way over here because I do want to get those strands right there. I want to go into solid black right here. I'm going to squeeze a little bit of ink out on the page. That's not necessarily a little bit, but it's going to do. I'm going to get up into here. Now, and there we go. I'm going to have hair come in here too, or come down to this area, but we're going to leave that there, and then I'll come back and do some strands of hair falling down there. All right, I like that. Let me check this one out over here. I'll work with this one later. We'll get that going. Uh, let's check out the silver black. We're gonna reach for the Sumi ink, of course. Let's dip it in some water to get it ready to go. Got my trusty napkin there. It's a nice soft one. Okay, we're gonna dip it in here, and wow. Okay, that's a lot of ink, guys. Guys, guys, look at how thin this line is. This is ridiculous. Guys, are you looking at this? Look at this right here. This is amazing. This is a brush. This is a brush, guys. Are you seeing this? Look at this line. Oh my God. This is great. This is great right here. That got a line that thin. That gets a line this thin. Look at that. Look at how that looks. That just looks amazing. Oh man. Oh man, where has this brush been all my life? This is, for those who don't know, this is a mix of synthetic and squirrel hair. Okay, that's what this brush is. This is a synthetic mix, was a synthetic mixed with real hair. So it cost, it's not as expensive as a full real hair brush would be, but it has a lot of the same benefits. Actually, has the benefit of both. It has some of the benefits of a synthetic brush, mainly the fact that I dip this in water. It's going to go back to the shape it was when I first got it, but it holds a lot of ink or paint because I actually bought this for watercolor. But you and I both know this is mainly going to be used for ink. We both know that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I am doing well. I hope you're doing well too. I hope you and yours are doing well in this crazy time. Let's see here. And guys, oh man, this thing, this cost me, I think it was $8, $9. It's like $8 plus postage or something like that. But very nice brush for the price. So I will put a link to this in the description when the video, when it does this thing and it actually becomes a video. I will put a link in there if you guys are interested in that. You guys know I do have um, those, the Amazon links. I do have those now. So if you see anything on here that you're interested in, I'll put a link in the description and you can grab it. And I get a little something, something when you shop that link with no extra cost to you. I'm going to go back to this and just kind of do this. All right, there we go with that. And this over here is what I want to get because I want this area, I want hair to kind of fold like that. There we go. Now this brush, I'm actually mixing ink here. This is the Blick ink. I always keep Blick ink or a very thin ink in these brushes because they don't seem to experience. Now we're going to shape her face up just a little bit more here. All right. Okay. The gray fine liner and put the shadows in here. Could have got a lighter gray than this, but is this the gray one? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. But this one, you know what? I have another one of these. Um, is it up here or in my? It might not be up here. It might be over. And if it's not up here, that's fine too. We'll just keep with this. This one's dark gray. I thought I had a lighter gray than this, but we'll just do this. Here we go. Let's get a little shadow on the face here. Just a little bit, not too much. All right. There's one down. Let's draw. I don't know why. Don't know why I'm putting a cover over that because we're not done with that. Let's see. Let's draw Victor. Let's draw Victor Locke. He's got his trench coat on. He's got his collar popped. Put like that. I don't know why I gave him that weird penguin nose. We're gonna fix that. Let me see if I want to do a profile. I don't want to do it. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right. Let's see, we're gonna do this. And right there. Yep, I like that much better. Much, much better. A little bit on the simplistic side, but want this to go. Made his head too long. Well, we can fix that too. We're gonna do that. Gonna do this. All right, there we go. All right, so we're gonna deal with the goatee here. Just gonna rough it out. Oh, that's a little bit too rough over there. Uh, Fix that with the fine when we go in with our fine liners. And how about not giving him the longest stare in the world? When we do that, there we go. I think I made his head longer than I usually make it for some reason. There we go. That's a good Victor lock right there. All right. So, um, let's try to do a little line work. But that's actually, you know what? Uh, let's try a little line variation. Why don't we? I'm gonna keep forgetting where I put this brush. All right, so this might get a little difficult because I'm standing up while doing. I have a lot of paint on this brush, and I ain't trusting it. There we go. We don't need that much. All right, let's. I don't think I have enough control over the brush to really. Oh well, I'm actually shocked by how thin this line is. I'm not going to use this brush because the line is too thin, but I'm actually shocked by how thin that line is. Um, I'm just going to go into the beard here and see. Oh, look at the amount of water that this brush is soaking up. Wow. That's like actually too much water for that. I'm going to experiment more with this brush. I love this brush. This thing. Oh yeah. We're going to get back to you. Uh, let's go with the art line. Let's see. She's up in front. Do we want to? Let's do the head itself with the art line. Let's do that. Hey, Hoth Rebel, is that toothpaste? It probably is. If you see toothpaste up here, it's probably here. Right here. Yep, that is. This is this is not anything I use for art. That is. I actually believe that's even though that's a Colgate product. I believe that's just repackaged version of enamelon. Remember the toothpaste from back in the day called enamelon? I think that's just a repackaged version of that. I think Colgate bought that out. And all right. So far, so good. Victor, Victor's giving somebody that look because they done did something wrong. And I will be bearing down with Victor Locke Demon Noir Book 2 I'm going to get to that. I'm going to make some changes. Actually, I had a first page I was going to open up with. I don't know if I'm going to open up with that first page or not. You guys actually saw me draw that. Let's see. Do we want to do? Uh, let's see. So I should use the brush for this. For these little details in here. These art line, I just discovered these a few weeks ago. I bought a few of them. They were actually kind of cheap. I got those from the art store before, back in the day when people were actually going to stores. Remember those days? Just a few weeks ago. Let's see. All right. Now, uh, minty, minty fresh artwork. Oh man. All right. I think we are going to let's switch back to this. This is my favorite art tool here, the brush pen. When I first got one of these, I did not expect to like it as much as I do. Let me grab a point 0.5. Ooh, that's not 0.5. Do we want to do microns? Might as well. That's what's near. It's a 0.5. That's exactly what I needed. Okay, so we're gonna go here. As light as I can get it. That's almost never gonna. I might be able to salvage this. There we go. All right. Now, that's a completely different lighting than what she's got going on down there. Let's see. What do we want to do? Throw a little color on it, maybe. Give them the blue trench coat. Or do we want to go with the black? Let's go with the blue. Go with the blue. Where is? I want to use Arteza or Tumbao. Hmm. Arteza is closer, but I don't see a blue. Oh. I don't see a blue, then picked up a blue. So we're gonna go with Arteza. Unless I have a sneaking suspicion this is not gonna be the blue I want it to be though. Yep, that's what I thought. I think this is the oh wait a minute. This is the Tumbao. This is the Arteza. And I don't think this is the right blue I want either. Let's see. Um with this, but I would prefer something darker. What do we got here? Okay. Okay, great. It's not bleed through. We're gonna work with this. And what I'm gonna do, if we have to go back and make some do some extra coats, we're going to work with it. We're going to make that happen. I'm going to go there with that. As you can see, I am not a heavy user of these markers. Give me a, do I want to use that brush? I don't want to use that brush. Let me use this. And we're going to do that there. I don't want to get too much water here. We're going to do a little bit of water right there. See, I'm not a fan of these. I guess they work well under the proper circumstance. I can get more water. I can get more water in that. And if you guys don't know, both of these are watercolor markers or water soluble markers. But I don't know if I'm actually a fan of, you know what? We're not going to worry about it. We're going to see it through and see what we get from there. I'm going to put like a lot of color right in here. And even though this is not the proper paper for it, I'm going to try some tricks with this. All right. But what I'm not going to do is use that brush. I'm going to use the brush that I was going to use in the first place. We're going to get us some clean water. It's a little bit big though. That's a little bit big. I don't need a detail brush, but we're going to get something with a decent amount of water. I just spilled a lot of it on the table here. All right, now and if you're noticing that I have way too much water on this page, you're not alone. I'm trying to make this blend as best as it can on this kind of paper. All right, so when that dries, I can go back in there later on. Let's see, who's the girl? The girl is any random any random girl off the street. That was my starter sketch. When we first started, I just drew her to start off with. You're sketching, start off with the easy thing, and then you just go from there. But actually, had I thought about it, I could have said she was what is that character's name? Uh, the 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 woman from not Hexcraft Mechanics from well, yeah, that's the Hexcraft Mechanics book, but the vampire from Ultimate Control. I could have said that was her, but I didn't think about it because she does have that big hair, and she kind of has a face like that. But no, she's just a starter sketch. see. Do we want to go back in right now? We're going to use the Tombow. I like both the Tombow and the Arteza, but I prefer the tip of the Tombow. I just like that better. I think the brush tip here, the Arteza, what do I do with it? Here's an Arteza. Like that brush tip is nice, and it really does have a brush, but for something like this, I would prefer this. See, you're cool characters. You're good at conveying emotions in your. Oh, thank you, thank you. Let's see. So these are the Artezas. If you like that kind of actual brush, real brush tip, these are the ones you want. This is more of a felt tip. I do actually prefer in some instances the felt tip. So, but also I'll acknowledge that these were the first watercolor markers I ever used. So, you know, you factor that in too. Maybe if I had the Artezas earlier, I would prefer those. But I bought these from an art store downtown, and I thought they were alcohol markers. Uh, but the guy said, no, these are watercolor markers. I went online and saw how to use those. And I was actually going to do, I'm going to go ahead and color this all the way in. I was actually going to do a full color book that was going to, so it might come in the future though. Oh, might be nice if we actually give them kind of a quickie color right there. And I like that. This could be a little bit darker. Get my brush. Was this one I was using? Is that the one? Doesn't seem wet at all. I think I could have done this better with just straight up watercolor. I really think so. I think I could have done that better with straight up watercolor. I'm just going to do this. I'll leave this up here. I like that on the shoulder. Uh, this could probably have more shadow to it under here. Now, for the skin tone, uh, we're going to go with, we're actually going to go with color pencil. I think. Okay, what? Okay, my color pencil set. I have no idea where it is, and I just had it. Oh, here it is. I was about to say, I know I set it over here so I could use it. All right, so we are going to go with these are the Blick set I got. Let's see, and they're all falling on the floor. Uh, I like this one. That looks nice. If necessary. Oh, I like that already. Although I probably should have come at it with a different angle. Just I should have come at it from this angle instead of having that one angle going this way. But we're gonna darken that up anyway, so that's not gonna be a thing. Now, this is the kind of paper that if I'm gonna do any kind of color pencil work, I like this kind of paper. Not a fan of using color pencils with textured paper. Not a fan of that at all. I know some people are though. They do some great work. We try not to shake the camera here. All right, so we're gonna see because that's coming there. So try to get those shadows in there. And I like it. I like it. You can get up here just a little bit more. So one of the things I have to get better at is keeping the strokes kind of, keeping them more, like I don't want one to be. Sometimes you can actually see where I started and then I didn't put as much weight on it. Like I started very heavy handed here, and then the rest of the stuff is light. So I gotta be better or get better with with doing that kind of thing so that I can keep all of this, keep it all even, where it's supposed to be even. So like over here, I wanted to darker, but then over here, that's nice. Nose there. So, all right, that that's nice. Let's see what else we got. Erase that. Um, let's draw. Um, let's draw one of the monsters, maybe. I've been trying to redesign the rat demons. Remember the rat demons from Epitaph Bread and Salt, Book One? I've been trying to redesign them. So let's see what we can do. Um, you think here? Maybe let's try. Well, let's try nothing with that pen. We're gonna go directly to pen with this. So let's see what happens. You guys, camera shaking. That's me actually bumping up against it. I'm actually up now, so now these guys are from another dimension. Although I don't say what dimension they're from. Now I know rats have rounded ears, but I always make these things with pointed ears. They have big black eyes that kind of protrude like that. Not sure if you'd actually be able to see the eye at this, but you're gonna see it in this picture. Gonna change it, make that there. So we're probably gonna have to go in with my boy here to actually fix this up. Okay, so we're gonna pretend like we never drew that. We're gonna make it all here, the ear, back over here, some hair on them, and we're gonna make this. Let's see. Do I want to make? Let's make this whole thing the mouth right here. This is probably not the best shot I could have done of one of these things. And let's give them some little claws here. Okay, it looks better. I think I can also fix it by maybe making the ear a little bit bigger there. Bringing some fur back over here a little bit. And we're going to give them a lot of fur up here. Now, I'm not squeezing the brush because I'm just using the dryness in it. This is like a dry brush technique. Let's see. You know, let's see how our new brush works. And I don't mind that I have a lot of ink on this one. We're just going to see what we can do here. And let's give them some whiskers. Not the best whiskers in the world, but gonna work with it. Got too much ink in this area right here, so we're gonna try to pull that down. See if we can do that. And all the way down, have it kind of leading to the hand. Yep, I like that. We can just get right in there. Fine liner. I need a fine liner, please. And like I should drew like a tongue coming like out of the mouth. That would have been cool. Maybe drew some like some saliva dripping down. That would have been nice too. Let's see if I can get that in there. I have a gel pen, but I don't like using it because it's unreliable. All of these gel pens are unreliable. These are all the ones I have. I can't even find it. So we're gonna leave that. We're just gonna leave that alone. Um, his arm looks like it's disconnected. Um, let's see if we can make it show more of a connection there to the arm with the arm. You could bring that. I think that's a little bit better. Show that there's a little something happening there. And that's it, guys. Think that will be it for the night. It is 10:41 Chicago time. So I will hit you guys tomorrow with another video. See if I can get an ear over there, maybe. That may have been overkill, but we're gonna leave it in there. It's not like we have a choice. We drew it in ink. All right. So that's it, guys. This is our sketch. Glad you guys could hang out with me tonight. And this is tonight's sketch with me. I might do another one of these tomorrow or sometime next week. But you have Victor, random woman, and a rat demon. So you guys take it easy. Thank you very much, Hoth Rebel. Thank you very much. I do try. And until next time, guys, hasta.